Blackstone Audio presents The New Reagan Revolution: How Ronald Reagan's Principles Can Restore America's Greatness, by Michael Reagan, with Jim Denny. Forward by former Speaker of the House, Newt Gingrich. In memory of my father. Forward. Like father, like son. I became House Minority Whip in March 1989, shortly after Ronald Reagan left office. The American economy was booming. The Soviet Union was on the brink of collapse, and the Berlin Wall would topple before year's end. President Reagan had accomplished his mission. It was around that time that a delegation of Soviet newspaper editors came to my office, 8 Russians and a Lithuanian, all members of the Communist Party. We chatted for a while about our respective forms of government. Then I took them over to the chamber of the House. The Lithuanian was in his late 60s. I invited him to sit in the chair of the Speaker. So he sat and looked around the chamber, his eyes filling with tears. Finally, he rose to his feet, trembling with emotion. "Ever since World War II," he said, "I have remembered what the Americans did to defeat the Nazis. I never believed the communist propaganda about your country. I have always loved America. I did not think that in my lifetime I would ever sit here at the center of freedom." When I heard that, I was almost in tears myself. I thought of how we Americans take freedom for granted. But this man understood the preciousness and fragility of freedom. He understood what Ronald Reagan repeatedly told us. Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. Each generation must defend freedom or lose it. My good friend, Michael Reagan, has written a compelling book about what you and I must do to defend freedom in our generation. The New Reagan Revolution is honest, insightful, and thought-provoking. In these pages, Michael Reagan reveals insights about his father, Ronald Reagan, that have never been shared before. Mike takes us back to the beginning of Ronald Reagan's battle against communism and big government. He shares with us his private conversations with his father and shows us the great historic events of the Reagan presidency. Most important.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?